My brother is another gift. He's gifted. I know he will take it off. Alright. Good morning.
Discipline, intelligence, success. My grade is my project.
You try me. I will say that again. Good morning.
Discipline, intelligence, success. My grade is my project.
I want you to repeat from here. Rudi hapa chini.
My grade is my project.
Your grade is whose project?
Mine.
Who is mine?
Me.
Who is me?
I.
Who is I? Right. Thank you so much. My name is Ebenezer. That's a bit about myself. What on you can see? Yes. My good friend, remind me your name. Lavender, you're seeing right now? Good. So I'm a child of God. I'm a mentor, counseling psychologist. I run a program for teenagers called Tips Mentorship Program. And in 2024, we were able to reach over 1,500 teenagers in schools, churches, and in the community. I love what I do, and I do what I love. All right? Yes. I had someone do it. To school, so hapa iko sawa. Good. Esther? So you guys are 67? Eh? 69. Aya. Tafuteni wa
Of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is there.
Say that again.
The strength of the team is each individual member. The strength of each member is the team.
That's all words like who? That how strong this team which is me telling you it can be done. There is what? Motivation. Me telling you it can what? It can be done. Second level is inspiration. It is what?
Inspiration.
Me showing you people that have done it. Kina Donita here, Kina Esther. You know, me showing you that it can be done. Level 1 ilikuwa gani? Motivation. Level 2? Inspiration. Level 3 inaitwa transformation. Tell your neighbor transformation.
Transformation.
So transformation is where you do what you need to do and what others have done so that you also succeed. So hii nimekuonyesha mpaka hapa tumefika level gani kwa hizo stages? Hii screen inakuonyesha tuko level gani? Tuko level gani? I'll provide you with the marshmallow and I'll provide you with strings. And you have 5 minutes, all of you, to build a marshmallow tower. Tuko pamoja? Tuko pamoja? All right. Yuko sasa hiyo ndio shida yako. Mimi sijui. Hizi ndio unataka kupenda? Unazileta? Zitatoka. Peana uzi. Bio. Help her untie.
Nipige wamesema usikule wewe. Nipige tamu. Tupige bana. Tumia.
Nani hawana? Alright, so our 5 minutes starts now.
Sikule nyinyi.
Mwanze kuunda marshmallow tower. Nani ana springs? Creativity and everything. You want me to kufanya?
Sikule nyinyi.
Marshmallow tower.
Your tower is your project. Usikopi ya jirani tu pia wajue hata kitu wanafanya.
Kwanza tumeambiwa tawa. Mimi
Marshmallow tower.
something like that.
Speed, 1. Another one. Yes, my sister. Problem solving, 1. Those are the entire skills that our leader should have. Tumemaliza hii training. Tumemaliza. Yes, my sister. Yes?
Challenge. How will I do?
Did you guys get to a point where someone is having an idea that that one is like apana CV? Conflict resolution. So these guys that have these amazing towers, clap for yourself, give yourself a hug. Hug mwenyewe unajua. Alright. Not be. So teamwork and collaboration, what goals do you have and what collaborative efforts do you make to achieve those goals? When we were building our marshmallow tower, we had to bring our thoughts together. We were like, how do we want it to look like? Someone suggests, no, let the tower be in between. Someone's like, let it be at the top. Okay, mimi nitashikilia hapa mkifunga. And we had to work together because we have to achieve a goal. And that is the essence of teamwork. That we are here so that we bond and be able to work together. Tuko sawa? Breathe in. In. So the 7 C's of teamwork. 7 C's of teamwork. And all that was pouring into this one thing, the tower that we needed to build. But we needed coordination. Imagine if everyone was putting their own, those spaghetti sticks the way they would want. Would we have a tower? The reason why some groups were making very funny towers, let me bring those funny towers, like this one. When this was very fun, it's because probably, at the mama, the sticks are, no, it can't even stand. So, but the reason why we have amazing towers, like this one here. You see? Lots of collaboration. It is unique. It has lots of work into it because they were thoughtful. They were able to cooperate and coordinate. But even so, there is what we call commitment. Everyone say commitment. Commitment. Is there someone in this team that feels after missing the fact of it? Kuna juu ya mkate. Ndio wanapanga mkate. Oh. How many are here for the bread? Tupe mkate zote za hii mwaka uende. Bana yeye. Unaona watu wako za mkate na privileges. Na taia check kai yangu. Kama uko hapo juu ya mkate, tukupe mkate zote za hii mwaka lori moja tukwambie sister so and so brother, bodyguard shika mkate yako. So, a leader has to be committed. Everyone say committed. Committed. You have to commit to what this work. When we call for meetings, even when we are here, don't feel like, hey, at least leo manzeni melenga lesson ya mao. Hey, huyo modo ubo. At least leo atupata, alafu naingia weekend. So leo wewe kwanza leo unaona leo ka weekend. Mwalimu ashtuke tu aseme we are going back at lunchtime. Mngesema. But you need to be committed as a leader. Committed to your work. Deputy si lazima kukumbushe bell ring hapa. Mad back shule ndio ring bell. Oh, hapa. Leo sasa bell uko ni freestyle. Sawa. Si lazima president kuja kuambia haujaring bell. You need to do your part. You are committed to this work. Wa sanitation. Si lazima kuja kuamsha yo form 4 have not cleaned their street their what. You have to be committed to this work. Tell your neighbor, be committed. Be committed. Number 6, you have to be creative. While we were making the marshmallow towers, we had to be creative. Kutafika time ufike and there is a status for where it needs you to be creative. Kitu ime happen tu shule. Na mwalimu tichonducha na kuuza unafikiria aje? Mwalimu mimi unajua sina kitu. Mimi sijamedi anything. Hata hiyo sina. You have to be what? Creative. And when we shall get to crisis, we shall see that at times there is crisis that needs you to be creative as a leader. I see people that I will throw out. Yes, I will gladly do that. Thank you. So you have to be creative as a leader. But even number 7, as a leader, you should be able to celebrate together in teamwork. We need to do what? Celebrate. When we post good results, when the week has come to an end, Madam President, and we don't have any discipline, it's our say, wapigie makofi, sawa? That is celebration. You have to celebrate the things that you have done well. Are we together? Yes. Hata kama nikwenda kwa mwalimu mwambie leo tuongezea wase mkate, nakula mkate kupota ama nusu. Full.
Be clear about your message. Be cohesive by staying on topic. Complete your idea with supporting content. Concise by eliminating unnecessary words. Concise.
Concrete.
Concrete by using
So as a leader you have to, you guys give speech on the parade. Nakumbuka wale wa high school yetu walikuwa nakuja on this week, nipeni majina. Rebecca Kinyanjui will be on duty, and see what na kiti yafaa ikuwe at right angle. Alafu together hivi right angle, your legs again right angle. Let's all do that. All right. And then active listening is important when you're listening to someone, also when it is one-on-one conversation. You realize as a leader, you learn more when you listen to what other people are saying. Sindio? Yes. So you sit squarely, maintain open posture. You don't do like this, my sister. All right? So yes, something like that. If I'm talking to you and you are looking at me like this, it means you are closed up. Boys, wacha wape vibe. Ukiangalia mrembo, alafu akuangalii, alafu amefanya hivi, akusikizi, wacha kwesti zote. Hiyo mtanipa hiyo free consultation. Kama amekuwa hivi na ameangalia huku, kwanza your shoes should point that if their shoes are not pointing at you, they are not listening. So acha kwesti mistari, rudi shule usome chemistry. So it should be open posture. If I'm talking to someone, my hands should just be at rest. Okay. That is if I'm standing. But if I'm seated, open posture means not like this, not fidgeting with your hands, but then just on your lap. You're relaxed. You are open. See hivi sister. Tunajua ndio demo yetu. And then you need to lean forward kidogo, more so when you're listening to someone, it shows that you are into them. You are listening to others. See. Kuna watu wanaweza kuangalia. Sema nini? Si utasikia watu patoroki. Eye contact simply means if you are afraid of eye contact, kama unaogopa kuangalia mtu macho, just look at their forehead. You're already doing it. Oh, pole. Angalia sijasema airport. Their forehead. Okay? That is easier. But don't stare at people. Let's clap for her. Do what fast? Think fast. Are we tracking? Are you tracking? Alright. So I will give this to school academic team. They are Alan, Bill, Collins, and Doris. They are student leaders. Doris and Alan are dating, though it is not allowed at their school. Something strange happens and Doris are put in a separate bus together with the other students from other schools, since their school doesn't have a school bus. Niseme naongelea shule. Mimi niandika shozo. Alan and Bill find themselves in one bus and Doris and Collins in the other. The bus are to stop at Junction Mall for the kids or the students to grab some snacks. Unfortunately, Alan's bus breaks down and they are left behind. Doris remembers she had given Alan her pass and everything due to time. So I want you to rank based on who you blame the most. So there is Ezra's team. They blame Alan, and then they blame Doris, then they blame Eric, then they blame Bill, and then they blame Collins. Another team is blaming Collins, another one is blaming next Doris, another one next Alan, alafu Eric, alafu Bill. Wengine wanasema Doris. Hey. Wengine Alan. So, Team Alan, I'm going to blame Alan. Yes, Ezra? Why Alan first?
Alan, as a boy is the one who chases a gun.
Hey! Mano, send pen. Mina saidika hapa. Next.
So, Alan is the one who chases Doris.
Yes.
And then they both their relationship.
Yes.
So, and a relationship is not allowed in school.
Okay. Thank you for your thoughts. One. Changamke one.
Just one.
Collins. Watu wa Kolo. Why Kolo? Yes, why Kolo? Unaweza simama so that you hear you.
Nikolo kwa sababu yeye ndo alimfanya Doris akamkubalia.
Okay.
Alimshawishi.
One. Doris. Yes. I will hear from our agent and then a lady. Agent. Yes.
Doris.
Why?
She should be assertive and reject that guy because dating in school is not allowed.
All right. Correct one.
That's why.
Also, Andia.
Bado na date na.
Doris, why?
Because he knew he was dating.
She knew?
He was dating Alan. And still she accepts the guy.
But hawakuwa na snacks.
Mtaya siku moja naweza huwa.
Tena za kuja. Hapo anakupa. Sawa kukosana. Hata hapa kwa leadership council tunaweza kukosana in one way or another. But the question is, how do we handle conflict? Are we tracking? But number two, conflict is neutral. It means it just depends on who is handling the conflict. Kuna wase wengine ukimwibia bari yake ikianguka na wewe ndio umeangusha, you deserve a slap. Or even a mateke na anakuchukia forever. Na kwa status atakuwa anasema I hate my enemies. Na wewe ndio huyo enemy. Just because you drop their pen. The other people you can even step on them and they're like, okay, totally okay, no worries. Unasema forsa nilinunua na pesa yangu. Types of conflicts. Let's all read 1 to 3 go.
Intrapersonal, intergroup,
Again.
interpersonal, intrapersonal, intergroup, intragroup.
So interpersonal. Okay, let me start with number 2. Intrapersonal. Conflict within oneself. And this was some conflict within oneself. Doris was conflicted. Si ndio? Anashangaa, umse wa Alliance amekuja. You know, you don't get Alliance boys hanging around you all the day. Si ndio? Si ndio baby girl? Si rahisi. Unapata unaongea flying mat. Sasa mrembo. You know. So it can be intrapersonal. Wewe mwenyewe unahukumika. Msana anakuambia, hii teo mwalimu hayuko tuibe. Na uko like hapana. Si vizuri nipate grades zenye si zangu. That is intrapersonal conflict. You are conflicted within yourself. Shule imesema no dating. Na kula msana anakuja anakuambia kai. The first year I see in the morning is your portrait. So you are conflicted. Should I follow the school rules or love comes once? Walimu wasikini ambieni. Mwasikia love comes once. So intrapersonal. And then there is interpersonal. You can conflict between you and the other person. Mimi na ule rafiki yangu tunakosana. So that is okay. But then there is intra-group. Usikie student leaders. Kama hiyo story ya Doris. Sitaleta ngori. Wewe una sawa ongeleshani. Shule yetu unajua student council kuna mambo. Head boy ana date head girl. Alafu head girl alikuwa na crush mwingine. Alafu class kutoka form 4. Alafu huyo mwalimu tena kulikuwa sijui nini. Complicated. Hapo ndo raia wanafurahi. Unavyo Wakenya sasa hivi wanafurahi vile gava iko na mambo mingi. Kama wewe msini abduct. So when leadership is in chaos, the people you are leading will be very happy. Watu wakiona mko united, Prezo anasema hii na nyinyi mnasema hiyo kwa like dole. Uliwaambia wawezani na hiki. Conflict can be positive. Conflict can be positive. So, conflict can help you build new relationship. I remember in primary school, ungetaka kuwa beshe na msee mngepigana sana. Unakumbuka primo? Huyu msee unamwona nani kuna nguvu. Mnapigana siku moja lunch time. Alafu mnajua basi mnawezana wote like ananiweza ama kuwezi mnakuwa mabeshte. Heshima inadumu. So conflict can be a way of you building new relationships. Mnakosana na msee and then how you make it up. You realize, oh, he's such a good guy. Oh, she's such a good girl. And you are becoming friends. But also it gives you an opportunity to cooperate. To be able to come to a point of cooperation. But lastly is the place of testing each party's power. You know, you can use conflict to test who is powerful than the other. But then it would help us to just be able to streamline everything. Kama student leader hizi ambia teacher on duty wako na kisha kufanya nini, si ndio? Si ndio? Conflict helps us to just know who is ranking where and how. Si ndio? When the principal says today is cultural day for the school, TOD anaweza sema hapana, leo tunaenda class ya Kem. Natoka hiyo shule. Na TOD akisema leo game time tunarudi class. Edgar, unaweza kuambia watu hatuendi. Na ukiambia jamaa waende waambie the people they are leading that leo game time tutakuwa na debate. Inabidi waende. So conflict helps us to establish who is who. Conflict can be negative, it can lead to violence, loss of lives. Like you see the conflict between the Gen Z and the government. No, people lost lives for something that could be communicated. And then destruction of property leads to disunity among unified people. Those are some of the dangers of conflict if it is not well taken care of. All right? Will I just find one that is done? I'll go ahead. So these are fun to see. Even
Vamos na rede.
we disagree upon. So it's the expression of disagreement over something important to both or all of the sides in dispute. All of us have our own importance. So it can be a struggle, we having opposing needs. You know, mwalimu anasema tuende prep. Nyinyi mnasikia leo ni Friday, hatuwezi enda prep na tumetoka nini training. Ati baba nani amepakwa mayai mingi kuliko mama nani? Tunauliza what is important? Mayai ama marriage? Mayai. We have to weigh what is important. Unasema kama ni mbaya, ni mbaya. Hata kama kutoka shule, nitatoka mama yangu atanitafutia shule nyingine. Sasa ingine tunafanya vitu mwizi baadaye unakuwa like ukiwa kwa depa unajiuliza nilifanyanga nini hiyo ufanye. Number 2, how important is the issue? Surely mayai. Ku. Shida ni. Wewe msianze kuniita mayai. I know you guys. Number 2, you have energy for the conflict. If you come na pishana next on duty, are you able to just go on with that conflict mpaka ifike mwisho? Mama kutetashana na Prince, are you ready? Like tuone. Mbanga alikuwa sub chief kitambo akakufa. Are you ready? You have energy. Mimi, I tell my friends when it comes to conflict, I don't have energy. Mimi sina nguvu za kusumbuana. Hata watoto wa Sunday school wanajua. It's a gift. Are you aware of the potential consequences of that conflict? As a student, are you ready for the consequences? What are the consequences if you do not engage in conflict? There is also consequences for not engaging in conflict. Is how? There is consequences. Mwalimu anakuambia anaambia from 3 leo aendi PE atasoma math. Kwa sababu mwalimu mimi kila mtu abebe mzigo wake. Mwalimu ataenda kuambia school council this prefect is not what? What are the consequences if you do not do what? Engage. Unapiga picha.
Practice active listening to make the conversation two-sided. Listen to the audience. What are people saying? So that at the end of the day, just as we were saying, listen more than you want to. But in this forum, mimi nitaongea sana. Sasa kama unapewa wana. Lakini kwa